I know you mentioned before the Seattle game, something about Damiris that you like is the complementary skills that her and AB can provide. Is that something you can, teach or ingrain in other players who are not filling in for Damiris, or is that something innate about her that now you have to work in different ways with your front court rotation?
I think it's just something innate about her. I mean, her ability to stretch the floor, what she brings to the table as a pick and pop threat, while still maintaining the physicality and being able to defend bigger, stronger offensive players. So we won't get the same looks that we have with Didi on the floor, but putting together rotations that can give us different kind of looks while still keeping the floor spaced for AB is going to be important.
You anticipate BT getting a lot of that time in the short term?
Yeah, I think her and KK. I think both of them will be able to get good opportunities right now, being able to come in and make an impact. I thought Breezy did a really good job for us on the road, particularly defensively. I mean, she's a veteran. She's been around. She understands player tendencies, and she's also always ready to roll. And for KK, I think it's an opportunity for her to get some minutes as well and get out and get some experience.
Yeah, just with Caitlin out, you're down to 9 available players, and it's the first day of back-to-back. Just what are you doing to try and manage minutes and make sure, your starters don't get overused?
Well, I think in game it's not going to be as much about managing minutes as positioning us to win the ball game. If we're in a position where we can do that, then we will. I think more so, yesterday being off physically and having more of a mental day and coming in today and making sure that we just highlight the high level stuff. Not overload them, so to speak, from a mental standpoint. Highlight high level stuff. Get some shots up. It's more so about what we're doing outside of game right now, and we got to save their bodies.
Do you feel that with all the sudden change, because it's all come together at the same time, a little bit of injury, people leaving, that you are in an experimental stage with the lineup at all?
Not really. I think anytime you lose a player like Caitlin that's going to be out of the lineup, you definitely have to adjust things. Fortunately for us, the timing of having Ari back helps with that because she has been in the system. She does understand what we want out of the system. And the last time she was here, I think Caitlin was out as well. So, for us, having that familiarity is really good. And it's also going to look a little bit different without Didi, just because of our spacing, because of our timing. We don't have to reinvent from a lineup standpoint. I just think we have to focus on utilizing our players in a different way.
What's the current understanding with Caitlin, and how long she may or may be out? What's the latest with that?
Just day to day. It depends on a lot of her rehab and therapy and strength training and how that goes. Right now, it's just day to day.